Nintendo held another Indie World Showcase this week, and like many fans, I was sitting there with my clown makeup on, hoping to see what's next for Hollow Knight Silksong. Unfortunately, that did not happen, but fortunately, there were several other games that caught my eye in the show. I decided pretty quickly I wanted to try out one of the games, Europa. One, because of the trailer, they showed the player flying through a colorful environment, which is basically candy for me, and two, because it had a demo available right away. I have now played through that demo and want to share my thoughts on what I played. So first things first, what is Europa? This is an adventure game with some fun flying movement and platforming, what looks to be some light puzzle solving, and a story setup that seems like it could be pretty moving if the demo has anything to go off of. It comes from developer Pinto and is published by Future Friends Games. You play as a boy, Z, who looks like a cartoon child version of me if I had big beautiful blue eyes, and you're exploring the titular planet Europa, which served as a planet for humanity to call home after something went wrong with Earth. But mysteriously in the demo, Z seems to be the only person around. You're getting this story set up through text logs left from your father, who seems hopeful about the promise of Europa, but also gives the feeling that things are not all well and good. I thought the game and its art style looked real pretty, but like many games, if you look too closely at any one thing, it might get a little muddy. The open landscape of Europa was very colorful, and there's plenty to poke around at. But at least from the opening area in the demo, you can pretty much see all the things in an area at any moment. Tough to say how this will develop in the full game, but honestly, these more compact explorable areas were a breath of fresh air for me personally, and that it feels like so many games these days are so overwhelmingly large, it's easy to get over your head. Here, I saw a fun map that was easy on the eyes and could see all the places I wanted to run over to and check out right from the start. In the demo, there are a handful of things to keep your eyes out for. Hidden emeralds, which so far are just random collectibles, unsure if that will be more important as we go. Pages from your father giving more story and context as to what's going on in the world. And crystal stars, my favorite thing to find, which expand your levitation pack's maximum capacity. And this levitation pack is the hook that got me the most excited for the game. You can fly. Why don't more games just let me fly? It's the coolest thing you can let the player do. Let me fly, damn it. So Z has his big backpack levitation pack thing strapped to his back, and if you hold the B button, you will charge it up and go soaring into the air. At first, it felt a tad odd, because I wanted to press B to jump, but the way the jump works is you don't move up in the air until you release the B button, rather than when you press the B button. This does allow for the charge jump mechanic, which I quickly grew comfortable with, but it made short, quick hops feel slightly sluggish, as the jump would only happen a tad after you press the button. It seemed like short hops like this will not be the focus in the full game, because the high charge jumps and flying seems to be the bread and butter over here. So once you're in the air, holding B will allow Z to glide, and the glide feels about as good as a glide can, and you keep altitude pretty well. So I've brought up the jumping and the gliding, basically falling with style. But let's go back to the main course, the flying. If you press the right trigger button, your levitation pack will quickly shoot you into the higher in the air, using up the charge it has built up. Even a quick burst of the trigger can help you gain elevation rapidly, and as you gather more crystal stars, you'll get more and more charge to expend. There are also these little orbs of energy you can fly into to recharge your boost and allow you to stay in the air longer in chaining these orbs together. In the short, small area I was allowed to play in with this demo, I had a great time. I can already envision the puzzles and platforming to come, and I'm excited to see what other surprises are in store. Hopefully the full game can keep up its end of the bargain and make this really fun flying mechanic fun to continue to learn and master in exciting ways. The only real environment you see in this demo is a lush green, pleasant area, but looking at the trailer and the page on Nintendo's website, it looks like there'll be more diverse environments to run around in. I'm not expecting anything super crazy here, but from what little I played, I'm excited to run around some more areas and some more complex puzzles and platforming challenges. I think there's a good base here in the demo. It was just simple, easy to pick up experience, but for a demo, I think that makes sense. And if the game expands on what I played here and adds a little more depth, I'll be more than happy to jump into the full game when it comes out, which is, as of right now, just a release date of 2024, but I'll keep my eyes peeled. Thanks for watching. I'm always happy to find time to check out the games that are included in these indie events, and I hope to check out more in days to come. If you watch the Indie World Showcase, I would love to hear what games caught your eye so I can go take a closer look at them and maybe check them out myself. If you liked this video, it would mean a lot if you could leave a like on the video and consider subscribing to see future videos. I try to cover the whole gambit of games as I can. New AAA games, retro games, and indie games. Pretty much whatever is keeping me occupied when time allows me to talk about it. Who knows what will come next, but thanks again for watching, and see you next time.